Can you hear it? Very good. Do you hear my intro music? Here we go. Yes. All right. Love my new intro music. It is new. It is totally new. But welcome, everybody. Welcome to JT Unfiltered. I am your host, Jonathan Taker, real estate broker here in New York City. And I have another real estate broker. And I mean, can I call you longtime friend? I mean, I've known you now how many years now? You can speak now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I asked how many years do we know each other?
It's been a very long time, right?
It's been a very long time, right? Can you hear me? I feel like we're having technical difficulties. Okay. I'm talking to you. You can interject. Anyway, let me introduce you. I'm going to introduce you first. Okay, you ready? Because I feel like you need a big introduction. I'm like, first of all, thank you for being here. I mean, my God. But I want to introduce, I am honored to have you. All right. We've got Abigail Palanca from Serhant. Is it just Serhant Real Estate? Is it Serhant. At Serhant? Like Corcoran, at Corcoran? Is that how it works? Just at Serhant, from Serhant. But you're not from Serhant. You just happen to work there. But let's welcome Abigail Palanca to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You ready?
I'm so excited.
We have clapping for you. Yeah. I'm doing. Oh, it didn't work. Wait. Sorry. I'm trying to play it. Yeah, it didn't work. Anyway, I'll clap. I'm clapping for you, Abigail. Thank you for being here. Great to see you. My God.
Great to see you. It's been a very long time. So long. Too long.
We were saying how, like, just before, but I think I saw you at Inman last time. At the Inman Real Estate Conference. I know that was the last time I saw you.
Those things are such a blur.
They are such a blur.
It's like a sea of faces that you don't get to see often. And I never even make it to the sessions. I just go to catch up with people I haven't seen in a long time.
I mean, I think it's cool too. Like, even though you don't know, actually, that's not true. I saw you in Bay Ridge at some point.
I think that's the last time. Yeah.
That could be the last time. Yeah, I don't remember that. But I don't remember when. Life is a blur, isn't it? It's like everything is happening so quickly.
Too quickly.
So I don't know if you've ever even heard an episode. Have you ever heard an episode of the show? And I'm sure not. I hope not. I know. Well, because, I mean, first of all, how many kids do you have?
We have 6.
6 kids. I mean, that's crazy.
Young.
How old's your oldest and how old's your youngest?
We go 4 through 18.
4 through 18.
Yeah.
Wow. You must really love.
Kids are good for business, you know.
They are. Actually, it's true. They are good for business.
You meet parents on the playground, PTA. I mean, you know, you got to.
Would you say that's your major source? That's your number one source of listings?
You know what? Not anymore, but it is how I built my business. I'm not going to lie.
That's awesome. I mean, look, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What were you doing? Like all the PTA stuff?
So, yeah, my oldest, sorry. I was the PTA president for like 4 years.
For your oldest. So you started out right out the gate. You're like, I'm going to be. Yeah. And in Park Slope. Wait, well, you're not Park Slope. You're like South Slope?
We were in Windsor Terrace.
Okay.
Yeah. And, it was great because we work such crazy hours, and it was cool to be able to like see her during the day, and then parents see you around the school and there's.
See who during the day? Oh, your daughter, you mean?
I could see her at school because I was PTA president. But then parents saw you involved and around the school. So there's that instant trust factor. And,
How'd you become president? You just ran for president?
Nobody wants that job.
No, but like what was it? Day one, did you walk in there and be like, I'll be president? Or was it like, did you do like a year just on the board or whatever, and then you went to president?
I was a sucker.
Yeah.
They saw me coming with that big S on my forehead, and they were like, "Oh, we need a president. If we don't get a new president, there won't be a PTA." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, okay." They lied.
I mean,
they lied.
Look,
to me.
I mean, I can only tell you this, like, honestly, at any school, I would want you to be president too. I would be like, please be president, please. You know?
Well, they got me, and then I couldn't give it away. I'm like, who's next?
And then nobody wanted it.
Where's
I bet
Senator
you were a good president. Like, did you have to make
I
decisions?
did. Yeah.
Like, what was your biggest move as president of the P? Well, which school? What school are we talking about?
It was 154 in
54.
Windsor
Okay,
Terrace.
which is like, I mean, it's
Great
like
school.
it's a great
Shout
school.
out, shout out to the Windsor Terrace School.
154. Do they have like a no?
The gang signs? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I
That
don't
is. No, they don't teach them in
they
kindergarten.
don't. No, it's too soon. Yeah, it's elementary school. So yeah, like, what was your big move as PTA president?
I mean, at the time, like we brought in a lot of enrichments, I think we like music we brought in with PTA funds, chess, we did a lot
All that stuff.
in my time.
Yeah, like, it was fun. I mean, looking back, do you you're glad
Oh, it
you
was
did
so
it?
much fun.
Yeah, yeah, it was worth
You
it.
know, I wish I had the time to do it now with my youngest. It's harder now, but
So you
yeah.
did it for like all of your kids except right now?
Yeah, I know. She'll go to therapy for this later on.
She probably will, right? I look, I'm the youngest, and like, I'm in therapy because I'm the youngest, and I only have two
I'm in
kids.
therapy because I'm the oldest.
Really? I think the oldest is like the easiest one to be, no? Wouldn't you want to be the oldest?
No, they're stricter with you. You can't get away with
Your parent,
anything.
well, how many siblings do you have?
It was just me and my sister, just two of us.
Two of you.
She
So
got
they
away
were
with everything.
you're like Brooklyn. You were born here, right? You grew up in Brooklyn?
OG.
Born and raised in Brooklyn. You don't meet that all the time. You really don't. Yeah, you don't. What neighborhood were you like born and raised?
Also Windsor Terrace. I
Wow,
strayed.
get
I
out of
strayed
here.
very
You never
far.
left Windsor Terrace?
No, I know. Isn't that crazy?
Get out. I didn't
I'm in
realize
Bay
that
Ridge
about
now,
you.
so we moved a little further.
You did. You moved out. Was that like a big deal when you were like, I'm leaving Windsor Terrace?
Yeah, my husband wanted to move to New Jersey, and I was like, no way.
He's like, yeah, you're like, no, we're not doing this. Why do you want to move to Jersey?
He's from Jersey. Married a
Got
Jersey
it.
boy.
Got it. How could you live in Jersey? You can't live in Jersey.
Impossible. Impossible.
You can't sell the Brooklyn dream and live in Jersey.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So
I moved to Queens. That was a big deal for me.
Isn't it kind of life changing when you pick up? I mean, I'm
Yeah.
being dramatic about it, but it was hard for me.
To what?
And
To go to Bay Ridge?
yeah.
Stop.
But we're as close to New Jersey as we can get without leaving the borough.
That is true. You are very close to Jersey.
So I cut down on a half hour's worth of traffic for him.
See, you know what? It's compromise. It's compromise. I mean, look, you have to know the art of compromise, having 6 kids, right?
Yeah.
6 kids.
Compromising my sanity.
Oh my God. I mean, I can't even imagine. If I'd like, honestly, 3 kids would like overwhelm me. And I have friends who have 3 kids.
The more that they entertain each other.
Really? Yeah, but
Right.
like, I mean, forget
Very
entertainment.
less.
I just find like kids are like a little bit stupid today, you know? But maybe they're always stupid. I don't know. Were we stupid?
I'm sure we were all stupid at one
Yeah,
time.
I think we're all stupid. But I see some like just like basic things. Like we have 2 dogs. So I'm always like, all right, kids, when you get home, you got to walk the dog every day. Should we walk the dog? I'm like, yes, again, today. It's like an everyday, brush your teeth every day. Okay. You don't need to ask every morning, should I brush my teeth? Yeah. Brush your teeth. No, you never had that with your
They
kids?
just want a reminder.
What's that?
They just want a reminder.
They just want a reminder. Oh, maybe that's probably what it is. Yeah.
That's their
Look,
way
that's
of
nice.
interacting with you.
Is it a way of interacting? Is it like, Daddy, should I do this? Is that
I'd
what they're
like to
doing?
talk about the dog. Let's let him. Let's give him his moment today.
Let's well, that's funny. Yeah, that's the one thing. Well, they have nothing to say to me. They have nothing.
How old are they?
16 and 13.
Oh yeah, we're in that age where it's
Yeah.
like
They hate
I'm like,
me.
can anybody talk to me? Someone? Anyone?
Do you have that? Like, they don't want to talk to you?
Yeah, it's like they can't eat dinner fast enough to get back to their room. But I remember, I wholeheartedly remember that time in my life too. I was like, oh,
Of where you
Mom,
didn't want to talk to your parents?
no way.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I ever wanted to talk to my parents.
I
You
remember
know?
like
No, that's not true. I liked talking to my parents.
I used to love to listen to music in my room.
Yeah.
I was like, leave me alone.
I did like to listen to music in my room with like headphones, and I would blast it. It was great. It was fantastic. All right,
And
let's.
look at you now.
I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it, but I'm talking to people I haven't seen in God knows when. And this is weird. And then we're seeing each other like now. I mean, this is nice actually,
Like no
because
time
we.
has passed.
What's that? Like no time has passed. No time has passed. I dig. Are you at home right now? What do we got? It
No,
looks like.
I'm in my office.
Or is it at the office?
Yeah.
Do you still have that co-working space? You have that?
So
Yeah.
we're here, yes, but
Yeah.
it's a full real estate office now.
Cool. Super cool. So let's look. Let's start. You know, like I mean, what's this show about? I don't know what this show is about. What?
Let's start at the beginning.
No, not at the beginning. But well, yeah, at the beginning, Abby. Okay. No, but like so for in real estate for you, how did you get into real estate? Like, what were you doing just before where you were like, all right, I'm gonna go get into real estate?
So before I was an accountant, kind of fell into it,
Wow,
I can't
I
even,
wasn't expecting that.
I
Yeah.
know, I can't even see it. I don't know who I was at that time. Um, and I was getting divorced and the hours were terrible. I just wanted to be able to pick them up at 3 o'clock on, the days that I had them. And I was like, I need a job that allows for this flexibility. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
And someone suggested I give real estate a shot. I'm actually fairly shy, if you can believe it. Uh, so I was like, I don't know. I have to talk to people. I'm not good at sales. But I gave it a shot. 15 years later, here we are. Like, I really fell in love with it. I'd always wanted a career, and accounting felt like going to the dentist every day. I was like, this
Like it
is
was painful. You were like,
me.
oh God, do I have to go back and count?
I got to go back tomorrow.
Ugh.
Mondays were the worst days.
Did people even like talk in the office, like in an
I
accounting
had I
office?
worked with some incredible people. They
Like
were
they're
there.
fun? Like accounting people are fun?
So shockingly, you can find
Yeah.
some.
Well, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, I would think, like, if all day, like, at the seven, carry.
I hope you don't have many accountants listening to this podcast.
No, there's none. None. We're anti-accountant on this one. We can make fun of them all we want. No, so I mean, I'm just like, for you to say I was an accountant is like, so I wouldn't have guessed that. I wouldn't have guessed that. But I could see it now. Now that you say it, and I'm looking at you, I could see that. I could see that.
But don't you remember back in the day, like when we were growing up, I don't remember anybody telling me that like my job should be fun, do something you love. It was like, find something stable, doctor, lawyer, teacher, accountant,
Yeah.
um, you know,
Like some. Well, I mean, did you get good grades in school? Like, were
I
you
did.
an
I was a
achiever?
very good, I was a very good student.
So, like, where'd you go to college? Did you go to college somewhere
Uh,
fancy?
no, I did not because I really didn't want to go. And I knew that I had to go. It was something I wanted to check off, but I did not want to go. So I went to Brooklyn College at night, and it took me, God knows how, like almost 7 years to finish. It
That's funny. Wow.
was horrible. I
And
would
then,
drag
like, were
my
you
sweat
studying
home from
accounting? That's
Brooklyn.
what you went for?
Yeah.
So you went to be an accountant. So you were always like, I guess I'll be an accountant. I mean, I guess I got to pick something. I'll be an accountant.
Yeah, I think I started out, I was thinking about being pharmacy. Like that was an interest to me. But then I also didn't like science, so it felt like that was going to be tricky. I feel like you need a
Like,
little
yeah, what?
little science in there to be a pharmacist.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I stumbled into accounting, and I have no idea how, but I actually ended up working for a CPA firm, a small CPA firm in college, and I worked full time and went to school at night. And I loved it. Like I was making, good money really young while my friends were like, waiting tables or working in a bagel store or,
Yeah.
doing whatever young
So you're
college.
in like your 20s doing this. Late
Well, right
20s.
out of high school.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. Right out of high school.
Yeah, like into college. I think I went one semester full time and I was like, this is not for me. I don't want to be in
Uh,
school all day.
oh, I thought okay, but it took you 7 years, but
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So
you
it took me
started immediately working as an accountant, kind of
yeah.
like as your
I
moonlight.
got an
Okay,
internship and they gave me a full-time job and I went to school at night.
got it. Oh my God. So real estate must seem
So it's like
s-
party.
it's such a party, right? I mean, because it's like, I
Party.
mean, look, say whatever you want about real estate. Yeah, it's 24/7, but we do kind of make our own schedules. I
And
mean,
that's my favorite part.
that's the best part, isn't it? I mean,
Mhm.
that is like, I will say, even though my kids don't like to talk to me, I get to see them all the time. I mean, like, maybe a little too much, which
Do
is
you work
nice,
out of
but
your house a lot or do you go into the office?
I'm like 95% out of my house, out of my
Mhm.
red room,
Oh, that
which
you're in your house right now?
this is my office.
Look at this office.
Yeah. It's
That's
very, I mean, I love it. I love it. Like it's, you know how it is. It's like, why go to the office? I mean, I guess I can, but like really like the only reason I would go would be like, hey, what's up, Tim? What's going on? Oh yeah. Hey, how's that listing going? Like, but all the information I need about the market or all that, I mean, I mean, I just get that from being on the street,
yeah.
on the
Man,
street where I
man
learned
of
my
the
gang
street.
sense. What's that?
You're a man of the street.
I'm a man of the street. I'm a man of the street. So what do you think about the real estate market right now? Like how do you feel about it?
So we're very busy. We're doing a lot off market, not intentionally. We're like getting ready to stage things or we're prepping them, and I'll mention it to a broker, and they'll stop in with a client, and they're locking it down immediately. Um,
Off market, like all the
Off market, yeah.
like what are we talking, like 5 million up kind of stuff?
Kind of honestly, all price points right now. We just got an accepted offer today on something, 2 million off market. We have another offer coming in, 1.5 off market. I just did a six and a half off market. So
So the off market, you've got the buyers or you've got the sellers?
I have the sellers.
You got the sellers.
Mhm.
So you knew, so it was coming. It was a listing that you knew was coming, but you were like, let's just start shopping it around off market, see if we can't get any nibbles. Found a nibble, and hence off market deal.
Happy, ready to go.
Yeah. Do you ever think, because I actually have a client, we have a flip that's coming in like a couple of months, right? And I've had
Hmm.
a few people like, oh, I want to see it, let me see it, but none of the finishes are in. Like the house is not looking, it's not ready, right? And
Yeah.
it's like, all right, we could show you, right? But it's like at the end of the day, right? How are you going to get the highest and greatest value? In my opinion, showing it to everyone, right? Like we could show it off market and someone could get like, I guess we could have the stupid price. Like right now, let's just ask the stupid price, right? So if it's a $6 million house, let's just be like, hey, for seven, I think the developer would take seven unfinished or whatever. But like, is someone going to pay the stupid price? You think you're going to get the stupid price right now?
I mean, it depends. If you're in a desirable area, if the stupid price is kind of within market, if there's low inventory there, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think the possibility is there. I do think you have to have a certain level of finish though in before
Like
people would.
already in,
Yeah, I mean, like we have a few like that right now. I'm not showing until like at least kitchens are in.
like
People want to
something.
see the quality of it.
It is kind of crazy when you think about it because the market is all over the place. But what I'm definitely seeing a need for is those, these houses, right? These finished $6 to $10 million, especially, it's amazing, right? You're thinking like how many people can afford a $6 to $10 million house? And it's actually, oh, they're out there. Right. And like
Yeah,
they
it's a
want
busy
that
segment.
brand new, what's that?
It's a busy segment of the market right now.
Very busy segment of the market.
There's nothing
Yeah.
out there. There's so little inventory.
Yeah. So the rich people want nice homes. It's the same thing. Like I'm looking for a car right now and like they have no inventory of like new, I want a Jeep and they don't have any new Jeeps on the lot or something. I don't know. Maybe there's
The Jeep
back, what's that? A Jeep Cherokee, right? And they don't have the new ones. So like the prices on the ones they have are crazy. Like I could get a Lexus for the price of a Jeep Cherokee. And it's the same thing, right? So it's like, okay, well, no. And then once the dealership hears no enough and the new cars come, they'll lower the price.
Yeah.
At least I hope. We'll see. Negotiating with cars.
I hope you get your Jeep.
I hope I have one now. I mean, I just want the same car, for Christ's sakes. But that's a different story. So you've got like a big team now, right? It's like, I mean, how many people on your team now?
7 agents, 2 admins.
7 agents. So you're like, are you like managing them? Are you like, do they all report to you?
Do you have a
They
team?
all report. Do they reach out to you more than your clients, or do your clients reach out to you more than they do?
No.
Good question. That's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah. I am learning to be a good team leader. It is something that I do struggle with. It does not.
Really?
Yeah.
No, like in all seriousness, I would think, because you're a very likable person, in all fairness, right? So I would think as a manager, you would be a great manager. Like you're not going to be mean to someone.
My standards are high. I'm not a patient person when it comes to like getting the work done, you
To
know?
like something you know that could have happened like in 12 hours and it took like 3 days.
Yeah, or just, like if we've learned something on a deal at some point, like let's remember that lesson so we don't repeat that mistake in the future. I also came from a different time. Like when we were starting, teams were not a thing, or at least they
Were they
weren't
not a
around
thing?
me
I don't know.
when
Yeah, it
I
wasn't
started.
like today. I
No,
feel
no,
like I'm like one of the few who is not on a team, which is kind of crazy. Like I fly solo basically. But it's like I don't know that many agents who fly solo.
no.
You
Do
know,
you like being solo?
it must be something about me because
For
what'd
the
you
team?
say?
I'm interviewing you for the
Now
team.
you're interviewing me. Well, it's great. I appreciate it because I've been doing all the interviewing. Maybe I'm a little tired of interviewing all the time. But you know what? I play a lot of tennis and I play doubles and I play singles, but I mainly play singles and I enjoy singles the most because I don't have to like if my partner misses a shot, I don't have to be like, "Oh, I can't believe you missed that shot," right? When if
Right.
it's me, I can take responsibility for it, right? That's like it's on
Yeah.
me. So I kind of like, and I've managed too. I've managed offices. I had my own brokerage where I was
Hmm.
managing agents, and honestly, I hated it.
Yeah.
Hated it. Also, because I like doing the deals. I like doing deals.
Well, that's what I was going to say. If you're in
Yeah.
production, it's really hard to also manage a team, right? Because, you're
Would you say if you're introduction? What?
if you're in production, it's hard
Yeah.
to manage
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
team,
Yeah.
because they want you, the people on your team want to be able to get you at a moment's notice. But you're on calls with clients or you're out on showings, and it's hard.
You're busy. Yeah.
You have to really manage your time well.
So do they like call you with anything? Like, is that how it is, or they'll text you? It's not like you're not like on the phone all the time with your team.
I mean, they'll text me if they need me, they have a question, want to bounce something off of me. A few of us have like, steady one-on-ones on my calendar every week. Um, I believe that as the leader of a team, we do work for the agents on our team, right? It's my job to make sure that you feel you have everything you need to be successful.
Yeah.
So, I have to
Well,
make
because
time
you make money
for them,
when they make money, right? So you want them to be successful because the more successful,
of course.
right, they are, the more successful you are. So that's kind of like the deal, right?
No,
Yeah.
100%. But this
Yeah.
business is also tough,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
It's not easy.
What do
Um,
they like? Do they have experience before joining your team, or is it all over the place?
Most of them, yes. Some of them were brand new to the business. Um, yeah, it's a bit of mix.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, I mean, that's great. I think it's great. I think it's great. I mean, look, you're smart enough to know too if it's not working out, it's not working out.
Yeah, there are
But,
some people where the writing's on the wall right away. It's like you're great, but this is not a good fit.
that's fun. So it's and growing. I mean,
That's a fun conversation
which is what? What's a fun conversation?
when it's not working out.
But when it's not working out, what's that, It's never when something ends, it's never a pleasant,
It's
you
not
know.
you, it's me.
It's not you, it's me. You know, it's like it's always you.
It's
You know what I
always,
mean? Like it's
always.
always you. I mean, it's me because I get annoyed by you, but it's you that's annoying me. And what am I going to do? I guess that's never pleasant. So what do you? Let's just go back. Okay, so you started your first job in real estate was when? What year?
20.
Before the bubble? Before the before like what was that? So 2004?
No, 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 no. I I have to back into it, like with the kids' ages. So me is 18. So
You're
13
20
years.
plus years though, right? When?
No, 13.
You're 13 years in the business?
Yeah,
13 years. Wow, wow. It seems like so much longer.
I know.
It seems so much longer.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, so I feel like I met you years ago at like an Eric Sidman listing or something.
And that was like way back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Eric and I started out in the same office. We were back to back. He sat behind me.
That's funny. That was Compass, right? That was with
No,
Compass.
town.
What was that town? That was
Yeah.
town. That's
Those are good times.
it's like crazy, right? Yeah,
There's
it's so weird. I remember like you know how, like the things when you get older, you remember
Mhm.
certain like scenes and like I actually remember that open house or whatever. I remember it was somewhere in Park Slope. And I
Mhm.
remember just like going there and I remember meeting you and like we were talking or something.
I think wasn't it he had that listing on Sackett Street.
And it had, was it that one? Is that what it was?
I don't know why I feel like it was that one.
I was
It was
on Sackett
very
Street today. That's kind of
you
funny.
were?
I was. I was at 715 Sackett. Yeah.
It was very early in my career.
I mean, I actually think you had just started. I feel like, okay, so that makes sense. It's all coming back. All right. So it started there. So you started at town and you
Hmm.
were there for how long? How long were you at town?
Just about 2 years.
2 years at town. And then it wasn't when they closed, or did you move before they closed?
No, so I got out before they closed. Before the accountant in me,
You were like, this is something's not adding up.
it makes sense here.
Yeah.
You know what got me? The fact that we had so much candy in the office and they would come and refill it weekly. I don't know why I found that to be so wasteful. And I
Oh my
was just
God.
like,
And then one
this
week they
is
didn't come.
unsustainable.
Was it like one week they didn't come and you're like, oh, this isn't good. They're not refilling the candy
They're
anymore.
not refilling the candy.
They're like,
Something's
we
not right here.
this isn't good. We gotta get out. We gotta
We
get
gotta
out.
get
This
out.
isn't good. Things are
And
about to
honestly, I got out like just in time before they closed because I,
like months before or what? Like weeks or months?
yeah, it was probably like 7 months before,
Did
So I
a lot of people didn't get paid, right? Didn't a lot of people they were
I
owed
think
money,
so.
right?
I don't know. I wasn't one of them, so I'm not 100% sure. But I just remember it was like, you had hundreds of agents looking for a new job at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
And I was
So you
already
were like,
active.
let me beat the rush. Let me
Yeah.
beat the rush. So then where'd you go? You went to Compass then?
I went to Compass then.
You went to Compass. And then how long were you at Compass?
A little over 6 years.
6 years at Compass. Which office were you in? Park Slope?
I was in Park Slope.
Park Slope.
Yeah.
And then so 6 years. You went from Compass to Sirhan? And you've been there a while. You've been at Sirhan a while. What's that? Yeah. How's this? Do you see Ryan a lot? Like Ryan comes into the office?
So I don't go in very often. When I do, yeah, he's in the office, of course, but I'm not in that often because we have the Brooklyn office. So
Where's the Brooklyn office in Williamsburg?
no, it's in Windsor Terrace.
It's in Windsor. Oh, I mean, well, you have the Brooklyn office, but
I have a Windsor
Sirhan.
Terrace.
Well, is it a Sirhan office? Is your
It's a
office
Serhant
like
branded office.
yeah, but like
Hmm.
other? It's just your team members there, correct? Or you have other Sirhan?
No,
Yeah, so
just our
that's like your office, even though
team.
it's branded Sirhan because it
Yeah,
probably legally has to, right? So
yeah.
then, so then, um, where does Sirhan have another office in Brooklyn?
No,
They don't. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. So what? They just have one office,
just have our flagship in Soho.
flagship in Soho. And then is Ryan like what? He's like making videos all day? He's got to just be making videos.
I mean, who they just follow him around, whatever he
Yeah.
does, they capture on video.
Yeah. And then how do you make your videos? Do you do a lot of social? I mean, I know you do a lot of social. I've seen it.
Yeah,
Well, I've
I mean,
seen it.
I'm not as I don't love the social, you know. I love like snapping a picture of something but I'm not like if I could do without it, I totally would.
Wouldn't the world be like such a better place? If
So
they would you hit that button if I told you right now you could press a button that ends social media for good? Would you hit that button?
I don't know if
It's a
I'd
tough question, right?
I don't know if I'd hit the button, but I mean it's got look, it has its advantages, right? Think about how you get to still keep in touch with people you haven't seen forever. Like you and I think I feel like I've see you because I see you on
Could
social
see
all the
my
time,
videos. Well, that's nice.
you know?
Well, that's nice. You
But
like that?
hate how I hate how like you're not in the moment because you're capturing the moment all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Like you're at a concert. We were at a concert like the whole time. They're just like, I took my daughters to see the weekend. They're just like sitting there with their phones the whole time. I'm like, why don't you guys like use your eyes? You know?
Save the memory.
Yeah, like get the memory. Like I don't know. It's like it's sometimes it's a blessing when like they're like no phones or something here, and then you just have to let's just experience this. You know what I mean? Like you're not at Cirque du Soleil. I was there, and you can't. They won't allow your phone or something. Was it Cirque du Soleil? I don't know. We were somewhere and you couldn't use your phone, and I was like, oh great, we're just gonna enjoy the experience, which is
Together.
nice. Together as a family, yeah, exactly. And then we started arguing about something, I'm sure, but um, that's how it goes. So now let's get back to your kids. I want to go back to your kids because that's like what was the age ranges again?
So we're a blended family. We are the Brady Bunch.
Yeah,
So
3 boys, 3 girls.
no, just yours, mine, and ours. You know,
Yours, mine. Okay, so he has three and you have three.
he has three.
Yeah.
I have two,
Okay,
and then we have our joint 4-year-old.
that's nice.
Yeah,
The see the joint. See the youngest can always go to the other five and be like, look, you guys might think you're older and bigger than me, but I'm mom and dad's like
she
I'm
hasn't figured
I'm
that
the
out
real
yet,
one.
but she's pretty cutting and savvy. She will,
Yeah,
I'm sure, use it to her advantage at one point in her life.
totally. And see, okay, so the blended, so the oldest is how old?
18. So we each have an 18-year-old.
And the 18's in college?
Yeah,
So
they're
both
both,
18s are in college?
yeah.
Both in college.
And then
Where are they going to school?
they're both at UDEL.
They both go to the same school?
Yeah, it just ended up. It was like,
That's crazy.
yeah,
What school?
University of Delaware.
Get out of here. That's so random.
I know.
That they both ended up at the same school. Like that's
Yeah,
crazy.
they decided separately, you know.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Then we each have a 16-year-old,
Okay.
and then Joe has a 13-year-old, and then our youngest is
And then you
4.
got it. Got it. Are the two that are the same like so there's four that are the same age?
Yeah.
Are they like, oh my God, I just like I got a soul brother or sister or whatever?
The oldest two are
Yeah.
obsessed with each other, the 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
They're together all the time. They have
Two
all these
boys, 2 girls,
boy and a girl.
boy and a girl. Oh my God.
Yeah, and they're both in college. One's in a fraternity, one's in a sorority. I mean, they've
Yeah.
figured it out, you know?
And they're at the same school. Oh my God. That's like perfect. See, you know what? It's fun. Like, that's like a blessing, you know?
They keep an eye on each other. It's really
Oh, that would have been amazing. Like, think about it growing up, right? Because you had one sibling. So I'm just saying, like, and I had two. My brothers were twins. But like, I mean, I wouldn't want my parents to get divorced. But if they did, right? And then like, you know, you're bringing on like a whole new family, and like, I mean, that's amazing. Like
I mean, yes, it could be, and it is, thank God. But you could go the other way where you're like, God, I hate these people.
well, was it hard like blending it? Was there like, you know, when you guys first were like, all right, well, let's introduce the kids here or something like that.
I feel like there was some bickering when they were younger. I mean, not bad, but you know, as kids do. And they're still bickering now.
A little inroading, so it's never gonna end.
It's never gonna end.
That's never gonna end. And so your youngest is 4, you said? 4?
Yeah, she's the boss.
Get out of here. So you're like, I mean, so you're in it. So you're in it. You got another, I mean, you got another like, that's 14 years. You got
I don't
14 years.
have to think about it.
Jeez, I mean, how I
Well,
actually, you know what I was gonna ask you, and I won't ask. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna ask you. I'm like,
no,
my filter went in.
go
And
ahead.
I was gonna be like, how old are you gonna be when she graduates high school? But I don't want to know. I can't. I
No,
don't
I'm
want to do the
40,
math.
45 this year. So
What's that?
I'll be 45 this year.
You're 45?
Yeah.
Get out of
Oh,
here. I didn't realize I was so much. I mean, I'm 50, but I didn't realize I was so much older than you.
yeah.
Wow.
Which you think I look older?
I don't know. Well, I just have no. You actually look amazing for your age, but like I know you so long that I'm like, you got to be like my age. I mean, I just assume.
Well, we are. We're relatively the same age.
Yeah, we are the same age, I guess. I mean, within 10 years, I guess. I mean, that's true. That's true.
Anything over 40, you're like, eh.
Anything over 40. So like, so back to social media, right? Because like, let's
Yeah.
just talk a little bit social media. How important do you think social media is to your marketing campaigns? Like do you ever bring up social media with like, do people ever hire you and they're like, look, you work at Sirhan. Can you get like some videos with Ryan? Can we do like, are they
We
ever
do.
trying to
We do.
cross market like that?
Yeah, and we do. If it's a
Yeah.
certain listing, we'll definitely, for sure work with him to promote it. He's always game to help out. What I do lean on heavily when talking about social is that we are the most followed real estate brand in the world, thanks to Ryan and the fact that he just basically creates content 24 hours a day, and he's been doing it for, over a decade. So we're very fortunate in that regard, you know, that we have a lot of exposure for our clients, which is really nice.
And like just the name, I mean, people know Ryan Serhant, right? Like even everyone knows Ryan Serhant. I mean, I would think.
Like I'm sure with you, right? People don't always necessarily care where you work. They care about the agent that you are. Ryan's not going to be coming to your open house on Sunday mornings
Yeah.
to show it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's great that he's behind you, but at the end of the day, it comes down to you, your knowledge of the market, and what can you do differently that other agents can't.
I tell people this is the best analogy I use when that comes up or that type of conversation. I'm like, you could go to your favorite restaurant in New York and you can have one waiter one night and be like, this was so amazing. And then you could go back and have another waiter and it could be terrible or like just everything was off. And it's the same thing in real estate, right? Like I've had people before being like, "Oh, Corcoran, like, oh my God, don't use Corcoran." I have a friend who, and not often to be honest with you, but it happens, right? I mean, Corcoran's a huge company. Maybe someone had a bad experience, or I don't know. But there's, I don't want to say zillions. I don't know the exact number, but there's thousands of New York City Corcoran agents, and I'm sure there have been bad experiences with one or two or whatnot. But it certainly doesn't mean you're going to have that experience with me. I mean, at the end of the day, you're hiring your real estate agent, not the company so much.
There's bad apples in every batch.
There's bad apples in every batch. So I saw I saw one of your listings. You staged one of your listings, and you hung a Kelly Schnabel.
Yes, I
You
love
know Kelly.
Kelly.
Kelly is like my sister. She's my
No
sister from
way.
another mister. Yeah, you know this.
Get
Don't
out
you
of
know
here.
this?
She's No, I don't feel like I knew this.
She's like my
She's one of
sister.
my
And
favorite people.
what's that?
She's one of my favorite people.
She's great. Have you been to Pops? Have you gone to Pops
No,
Bagels?
she texted me, and I owe her a text, and I have to go by.
You got to go to Pops Bagels. It's a great afternoon. Yeah, it's fun down there. But like, have you met
And
Pop? Do you know
I love
Pop?
her and her dad's really, yeah, yeah. We went to lunch. They're
Yeah.
so cute together. They have like
Oh
the
my
sweetest
God.
relationship.
So funny, right? I mean, I could, yeah. There's, but let me tell you a funny Pop story. So he's like a real New Yorker, right?
Mhm.
Like he's like a real old school New Yorker. And for all those you don't know, it's a friend's father. He's 83 years old. He just bought a bagel place next to Katz's Deli in the Lower East Side, and he runs a bagel shop called Pop's Bagel. So you should check it out
Everybody
on
knows.
Instagram because it's great. What they're doing on Instagram now is perfect because it's like telling his story. So anyway, I had emergency open heart surgery when I was 29. I had like a genetic thing, and long story short, I'm in an ambulance being rushed to Lenox Hill Hospital because my aorta had exploded. I had like an aortic dissection, so it's what John Ritter died from. So
Wow.
I'm literally they rushed me to Lenox Hill, and he met me at Lenox Hill Hospital, right? And it's like midnight or whatever, and I'm sitting there with the surgeon, and the surgeon's like, "This is what we're gonna do." He's talking all medically, and I'm like, "I don't even know what this guy's talking about, but okay." And then I looked at the doctor and I just said, "Doc, like just level with me. What are my chances of survival here?" And he goes, 95%. He said he answered 95% that you'll be fine. And so Steven was sitting there in a wife beater, okay, Pop, with a toothpick in his mouth, and he looks at me and I look at him. He goes like, like he made a face like, "I'll take those. Those are good odds. 95% chance of survival. That's pretty good."
Let's
It
do
was
it.
hilarious. It was like, it's great. It's like those little moments in life that you remember, right? And they stick with you.
You
And
guys
it's,
grew up together?
so the way I know the Schnabels is Kelly is married to Andy,
Hmm.
and both of them went to college with my older brother. And my older brother was like BFFs with both of them. And so essentially, like my brother's best friends got married,
Oh my
right?
God.
So like they were all when I was 16 because they were older. He used to come to LA. I grew up in LA, so like Andy would be there, and like he was like my big brother, when I was 16, 15. Yeah, so I've known them a long time, and then I moved to New York, and yeah, they're great. They're great. They're funny. So I saw like on something because I had an open house and I hung her artwork. So I give her shit when I see her. I'm like, what? You're just handing it out to like you just
Piece here in our office. We have
did. Let
a
me look. Oh, we can't go. You're not on your laptop, are you?
Yeah, but they're working upstairs, so I'm not gonna
Oh,
go
okay,
down.
so I can't see it. So we can't see it. Anyway, it's fun. You
Um,
gotta you gotta go. You gotta go check it out.
well, I texted her. I'm like, "Do you care if I hang this here?" And I'm gonna, because it was in my office, so I had to like move it. And she's like, "No, girl, do you?
She gave you have a piece in the office.
It's on loan."
Oh, it's on loan. What's up with that? Is it original? It's an original. It's an OG. It's on loan. What does
So
that
you know
mean?
how
It's
Kelly and
on
I
loan.
met?
How did you meet Kelly?
I had a new dev project years ago. Gosh, maybe like 10 years ago. And we curated like a gallery. It was four townhomes. And we worked with the gallery, and one of the artists that they brought in was Kelly.
Oh,
And
that's
you
funny.
just
In
meet certain
Sunset Park.
people.
I know. What's that?
Yeah,
What's that guy's? Forgot his name.
Brian,
Brian.
across
I
the
know
gallery.
Brian too. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
And you just meet people and you fall in love with them and you're like, we're gonna be friends forever. And that was it.
That's
That was
funny.
Kelly.
Brian or Kelly?
Both. I love Brian too.
I don't know why we don't hang. I mean, like, you know what? And I let Kelly's like a sister. I like don't
All
see her
right,
that much.
after this, we're gonna
We
get
have to.
band
We have to
together.
set something up. So let's look. So let's go one more real estate question, then we'll wrap it up because I'm sure you have.
Okay, people even
You
want
have
to
you.
listen. Are they gonna want to listen to this? We're just like
Who's gonna want to listen to this?
anybody. It's like two friends gabbing.
No, not at all. Are you kidding me? I love listening to jibber jabber. It's the best. Are you drinking a matcha tea?
No, it's a green juice.
Oh, it's a green juice. It's a green juice. All right. So here's the last real estate question. All right. Let's say you're 30 years old. Okay, not you, just anyone. Someone's like 30. Actually, it was where you were, right? You were 30, and you were like, I don't want to be an accountant. I need something more flexible. And so let's say I'm 30 years old and I'm doing something completely different, right? And I say to myself, wow, real estate seems to be like a good idea. It might be something for me, right? Map out the next 18 months, right? To 2 years, whatever, for that person. How does that person go? Should they even do it, right? So let's start there. Should they even do that? And if they do do that, what do they need to do the first 2 years?
You're not taking a vacation for the first.
Wait, don't tell me what I don't want to do. Tell me.
You're
Yeah,
not going on
never.
vacay. You're not going
Yeah.
to Coachella at 30 years old. I mean, God, there's all different ways I think you can go about it. I think it really depends on the person that you are. For me, joining a team was not something that I was ever going to want to do. I knew that I wanted my name on the door, and I was more than willing to work as hard as I had to work to get it, I didn't do this to then have somebody kind of dictate my schedule and that, because that's the reality, right? You join a
But
team.
were you ever on someone's team? Like your
No,
first job, you were never on someone's team. It was always you. You would help other agents, but you weren't.
I
It
never
was
even helped
you.
others.
You worked for Abby Palanca.
Always.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Okay.
never even sat open houses for other agents, you know?
Yeah.
I think you have to
It's like, how'd
really
you get your first listing?
So I used to go to the same bodega every single morning for
Yeah,
coffee.
yeah,
And I was in there one morning getting a coffee, and the guy behind the counter was like, there was another guy in there, and he's like, "Oh, he just bought a house, and he's gonna rent out all 3 units." He's like, "Give him your card," and I was like, "Okay." And they were my first client. I rented all 3 units out. I got the bug, and I was like, "All right, we're gonna do more of this," And I just literally, I was so shameless back then, more than I'm not that way now, you know.
yeah. Where you're just like, hi,
But
you looking for an agent? What about you?
essentially,
You need an
I would
agent?
stop
Yeah,
you on the street, and I was like, "Where do you
yeah,
live? You want to move? Come on, let's go."
yeah, yeah,
Um, but I had 2 little kids. I
yeah.
had I had no choice but to make it, you know. And I think sometimes, and I really do think about this with my own kids, and I'm sure you think about this with your kids. We want to always make it easier for them, right? Like, you always want your kids to have it easier than you had it, and we work hard, you do well, you want to give them everything under the sun. I don't necessarily know that that's helpful for them, because I think that if I had like a fallback and, a trust fund, and I don't know that I would have killed myself in the industry in the beginning the way that I did, you know? Um,
Like when you say killed yourself, what? You killed yourself just being
I worked
available, or
24/7. I would do whatever.
were you
If
like door knocking? Did you door knock?
I don't think I do. So I
You
actually
hear about people who
did.
do that? I'm like, whoa.
I did door knock, kind of. I was selling. I was selling a condo, and right next door, what they were doing a flip. And again, shameless. Walked up, knocked on the door. I was like, "What's going on in here? Looks like you guys are doing a reno. You gonna sell
Yeah.
this thing?" Like, and they were like, "No, we're not selling." Basically, slammed the door in my face. And I was like, "These
Yeah.
guys are selling. They're not
Were you
keeping."
showing up at like funeral parlors? Were you
No,
going to
I'm not
funerals?
that guy. But let me tell you, I
Yeah.
tortured these guys for months, calling,
You
texting,
kept following up on those guys.
and guess what? 14 years later,
You got the listing?
I got the listing. They're still my clients. We're still doing deals together. But I was borderline stalker. They could have called the cops.
Is that, would you say, like, what's your like your number one like facet of to you that makes you you? So like, what is your follow up, or like,
I think it's really my work ethic,
your work ethic? Like
Yeah.
you're gonna put in the time.
I'm relentless with the time. Whatever it takes to get that listing done, I will do. If I have to go to your house every day and sweep up and shovel, like, it's going to get done. It's going to look pristine. We're not going to cut corners. I will put in the time. I will put in the work.
What if like, those listings that are just overpriced, and you got to have that conversation with your sellers?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know
I
what I
think
mean?
it's hard at the beginning of your career to be in
Yeah.
that situation, because I think in
Yeah.
the beginning you're just happy for any listing, and we all have to learn that lesson, and you do.
It's sort of like it's you, it's you, no, it's me, it's not you.
It's not
It's
you.
you, it's not
Not
me.
me. It's not
Yeah.
me. It's
It's not me, it's you. Yeah. Okay, there
No,
we
I
go.
mean, think about it. Think about all the scenarios, right? People go after expireds, you go after FSBOs, you take on clients that you know are not going to listen to you, and you just want that listing so bad, or you overpromise on price that you know you can't deliver. I think everybody goes through those scenarios in their career, but I just think you can't get into it thinking it's going to be easy, and you can't get into it thinking you can get out of doing the work. Especially those first few years, you have to prove yourself. Look at what you're up against. Look at the amount of competition around you all the time. You have to be prepared to work 7 days a week. And if you're not, I don't think it's going to work out.
It's funny to me because like the work is the fun part. Like I like the work. The work of real estate, like once you have the listing,
Yeah.
right, is
I like
the
the work
easy.
that gets
That's
me out
easy.
of the house.
Yeah. Well, that too. I'm sure you want to get out of that house with all those
Gotta
kids.
go.
Do you cook? Are you cooking? Like you cook? You cook dinner?
Nope.
No, never. Your husband cooks?
Yeah, he's an amazing cook, thank God.
Well, that's yeah.
Maybe like twice a year, I'll
Yeah.
surprise everybody and I'll cook something.
Really?
Everybody's
That's
skeptical.
funny. I thought for sure you were gonna be like, "Oh, I'm a great cook."
No, I am a killer cleaner.
Aren't you like Italian? You're Italian, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I
How
don't
can
like
like
I think you have to enjoy cooking.
are the Italian people like, "Oh, my dad"? Like, are your parents like embarrassed that you can't cook? Is your mother like, "Oh,
I've never shown
believe-
any interest ever.
it's,
Not once.
I mean, pasta? Can't make some
My
pasta?
kids are like, "Can I help you cook?" I was never that kid.
Never. No.
I don't want to bake. I
So
don't
you,
wanna-
so your husband like does the cooking
Yeah,
regularly? He does. Like every night, he just makes dinner,
yeah.
and you order in. You must order in a little.
I sit on the other side of the counter, and I entertain him with stories of my day.
That's nice. Do you at least do the dishes?
Yeah, no, I do the dishes. I
That's
clean
nice.
up.
Not the kids. The kids do not do the dishes.
I mean, you have a dishwasher. Who does the dishes anymore?
Yeah. And like, do you feel like? Well, I mean, you still have to like rinse before you put them in, right? And then, I mean, last question. Like, do you reprimand his kids as bad as you reprimand your own?
No, and I don't think
That was a good question, wasn't it? And I don't know where it came from. It was like,
I mean, they're older, and you don't really have to. But no, and he, yeah, no. I mean, there's.
I mean, I'm
Their mom. There's a
honestly,
mom.
it's a stupid question because like,
No, it's
Yeah.
actually a good question.
yeah, yeah.
Blending families is tough.
Yeah, that's got to be tough. It can't be easy. But in the end, it's like,
We got lucky.
you
We're
know,
all great.
look, once they're under your roof and like you're paying for stuff for them, it's like, it's all fair game, I think.
Oh yeah.
It's all fair game. It's all fair game. Anyway, look, I want to let you go because we've been talking for 53 minutes. And like, I mean, I'm enjoying it. This was amazing. This was great. I had a great time. This is great. I mean, I think
Now we're gonna meet at Pop's Bagels.
we got to meet at Pop's Bagels. 100% we're going to go to Pop's Bagels.
Pop, Kelly, I'm coming.
Kelly, we're coming to Pop's Bagels. All right. I'll send this podcast to her because we spoke about her enough.
Amazing.
We love
We love you, Kelly.
we should actually, you know what? They would be great guests. I should have Pop
God,
on one
totally,
week.
You totally should.
Yeah, that would be fun. Actually, Kelly, if you're listening, well, you are going to be listening because we're going to send it to you. But I'm going to have your dad on. Anyway, thank you so much
Thank you
for
having
being on the show.
me on.
This was amazing. I'm going to see you soon, 100%. Here's to many more years in real estate, right? This is what I love about real estate too, because we're both in real estate, right? And it's like, in essence, we're competitors, but we're not, right? It's New York City real estate, and it's like, there's,
Honestly, that's actually another quick good thing to tell that 30-year-old agent. Like, one of your greatest strengths in the business will be the relationships you have with other agents.
Totally. Like, trust me, if I have a condo I'm selling and there's like 10 offers and one of them's from you, I'm gonna hope that yours is the best one. I'm gonna hope that yours is the best offer. Well, look, thank you so much. I'm gonna here. We got to go back to my outro music. Here we go. There it is. I don't know. They had some other song last week, and they keep changing songs, but whatever. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in this week. That was a great show. Abby, thank you so much for coming. And I'm going to put your info on the podcast, whatever it's called, in the description. All right, unless you don't want me to. So is that okay?
Holler at your girl.
Holler at it. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you. Actually, next week we're not going to be here because of the holiday, but the following week we will be, in case you're tuning in every week, which I doubt you are. But if you are, that would be awesome. You never know. Never know. All right, guys, have a great week. See you later.